Hello, everybody. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching. All right, I still have my Fourth Friday finds, as limited as they were, um, all all lined up, and I got my tripod. I actually got it early, very early. I really appreciate them for sending it so fast. So we have the Sith Trooper on the right. And then we have the carbonized GameStop exclusive Second Sister Inquisitor. We have the carbonized Target exclusive Mandalorian. We have the basic Mandalorian, and that's the one we're going to open today and unbox and review. It's scary because I know how much he cost right now. Even that one, even though they made a white box version and the carbonized version, but whatever. That's why I got two of them. And of course, Clone Commander Fox. So I'll probably do a showing video of that. And there's one issue. The only reason I'm not doing this until tomorrow or Wednesday is because right now Amazon, this is something I want everyone to know. Listen up. Amazon has been making a lot of mistakes. First, with they don't the packaging, and I've heard from people that work there, they are not told anything about collectibles. They don't care. It's about the speed of the packaging. That's what's important. Well, the thing is about the speed, they hurry up and they get them in there and they slam them in there. And apparently, the carbonized Sith Trooper, which is just like those two, only it's Sith Trooper, all red box, is getting people. Almost everyone that I've seen is getting them smashed. They're sending them in bubble mailers, not in anything protected, not in anything not in anything that has a little bit of protection, anything that can actually keep it. Oops, sorry for that. I'm just adjusting to this new tripod. Um, so be careful, and remember, if you do have that problem, I recommend that you write Hasbro. Go HasbroPulse.com, go to the bottom, hit contact, and they have their email or their phone number. Write or call them and tell them what happened, because if they get enough calls, they will stop giving Amazon exclusive Emperors, exclusive Chewbacca now with C-3PO, exclusive Sith Trooper Carbonite. They don't deserve exclusives when they're sending them out smashed. And I mean, I remember even though Hasbro made the Emperor that I did the video on that had the blue face and was all messed up, they also Amazon sent it in a 2 foot wide box, and the box itself had lost almost all the paint on its side because, and if you're someone who doesn't want to open that and wants to keep it fresh, well, I mean, that thing is just banged all over. They don't even put like air bubbles in it or anything. Now, it has Repulse for the record. They do take care. If you get something from there, they do protect it, and it comes really well. I give them a shout out for that. But I would definitely start calling and contacting them about that issue. But anyway, let's get into the point of this video. I'm sorry. We have The Mandalorian. Now, I went ahead and signed up for Disney Plus, $6.99. You don't pay anything until November, I think, 19th. I'm not sure about that date. I know it's 7 days after Disney Plus goes active. You get the first 7 days as a free trial, in which time you can watch everything and cancel if they have all the new shows on there. I'm just kidding. But also you could buy a package that's included with ESPN Plus, and that because Disney owns everything, $12.99 a month, and then I think there's a $69.99 a month just for the Disney, or a year for the Disney Plus. So, but anyway, let's first check out the box. All right, so it's just your usual red. One thing I've noticed is they add these 4 and up things, and I have to admit, look, on all of them, even on the expensive carbonized ones, you've got a 4. Excuse me. Here you have a 4 plus. 4 plus. I don't know if that's some new law or what, but I'm sorry. I'm kind of tired of the black and red boxes, and that 4 plus thing takes away even more. You've got this huge warning taking up so much. I think if they restyle these, maybe they could put all that stuff in one corner or a little further, a little smaller on the side, something. So now, speaking of side, you've got Mandalo, the Mandalorian, on the back. His body is shielded by Beskar armor. I love that they've dipped back into the EU for that name, Beskar armor. It's the armor of the the Mandalore, that was his name, the leader of the Mandalorian clans. Um, those dudes fought. They were crazy. If you played any of the Knights of the Old Republic games, you'd know. His face is hidden behind a T-visored mask, and his past is wrapped in mystery. The Mandalorian is battle-worn and tight-lipped, a formidable bounty hunter in an increasingly dangerous galaxy. So that's all we really know. I do want to give you this little warning, sort of spoiler coming up. The Sith Trooper gives away something. Everybody's been thinking, oh, these must be Palpatine's new troops, right? Take a look what it says right there. Just freeze it and look at the top. It is in its ultimate push towards galactic conquest, the First Order readies an army of elite soldiers that draw inspiration and power from a dark and ancient legacy. First Order, run by Kylo Ren. So that kind of gives something a little bit away, don't you think? Or maybe I'm wrong. What do you think? Okay, here's the part I hate doing the most. I'm actually going to try to be as gentle as possible to keep the boxes in good shape as I can, even though it already has some dings. Okay, let's just do this. Okay. Okay. Alright. Surgery part 1 complete. Let's go. Oh, no. You sharpened my knife, I think. Usually my sharpest knife. Okay, so are we good? I think we're good. Looks good. Feels good. We're good. We have opening, folks. Okay. Here he comes. The Mandalorian. And whoa! Not very secured. His gun shot out of its it already shot out. Well, I guess it wants to be checked out first, so let's go ahead and check out the gun. Well, it's kind of basic if compared to a lot of them, but maybe that's the way it appears in the show. There we go. Let's let that load. Get that a little bit better. Come on. It has a brown grip, so for some reason it's not coming through. There we go. It's a slightly brown grip, but everything is silvered up. Not a lot of, as you can see, not a lot. Can I get a little bit closer? Let's see. There we go. I mean, there's details, and you can see the slight brown grip, the handle, pistol grip. It looks kind of like a 44 caliber from the Old West. I think that's the vibe I've been getting from this show. The ads and everything for it, that it's going to have a wild west, and then what I read on the back of the package and the figure itself gives me kind of a wild west gunslinger comes into town kind of vibe. Tell me what you think. Alright, so let's get his other weapon out for, wow, this big thing. Now, it looks a lot better in the, and I will do a showing video and compare the carbonized one, but the weapons even have more of a metal sheen to them. But here you go. This is pretty cool. They have a nice stock. I don't think it snaps in anywhere, but it does have something that maybe it does snap in. It looks a lot like what Boba Fett used when he was first introduced in the horrifying Star Wars Christmas special. But at least the one cool part with the animated part, that was where he was introduced, and he had a pitchfork type of weapon. So that's kind of a throwback to that, and that's kind of cool. I like that. Alright, let's get to the main event. Okay, now to carefully get him out. You know, they've been putting the heads a little too small in there, so you have to push. I'm going to go ahead and try something that I don't normally do. I'm going to try getting the legs out first, and then we're going to try just pulling gently. And most likely, yep, as expected, the cape is through there, so be careful when pulling that out. Okay, come on. Gentle. Sometimes you just have to go fast. Okay, so let's take a look. Does his helmet come off? Notice one thing: he does not have that little uh, targeting reticle that comes down that Boba and Django had that rolls down. But he does have what looks like shore trooper. That reminds me a lot of the Rogue One shore trooper armor for the shoulder. Take a look at that. That's pretty cool. And it also hides the hinge, I bet, really well. Now, he came with his arm kind of in a weird shape, so I was worried about that. But hopefully it's not a problem. It was kind of bent in there weird, like they jammed it in. Okay, as far as articulation, let's get into what we always do. Articulation for him is start with the head. Now you've got this loose. This is pretty thin though, so I would not push my luck on this. But his head, okay, we've got a full range, and you get this far down and that far back, which is plenty. That's perfect. That's fine. And it's angulated on the ball, so you can get very lifelike expressions. It does have, some people like it, some people hate it. I'm not the biggest fan. It has a lot of weathering where they painted on a lot of dirt. He has that all throughout, but well, it's not quite as consistent. His helmet's really dirty, but not the rest of him. Not so much. Actually, I don't see any other dirt painted anywhere on him. Interesting. Well, it could just be that he's using an old helmet. Maybe he's using Boba Fett's old helmet. Okay, so let's take a look at the. Okay, he does have the old Darth Vader issue of not being able to raise his arms wide out because of the shoulder guards, the pauldrons. Now, as far as front forward, let's see. We have a full 360. All right, and inside, well hidden. Take a look. There's the hinge. So I bet you anything, we can get them out. We can get extension that way. And then we have a 360. We have a 360 in the hand. We have a 360 at the gauntlet, and a 360 at the bicep area, the elbow area. So that's very cool. Let's see. Want to make sure that all matches up. Where's the hinge? There it is. Find the hinge. Bend the arm. Okay, so he bends up. That's cool. I like that because it's actually high. It kind of hides that he. There we go. And that's okay. That is very smooth. So they are using a lot of their new technology, which is just if Toy Biz did on their Lord of the Rings figures. Okay, you have a torso ball hinge, so you get a little bit of an ab crunch, not much, and you can go side to side, but this part is plastic and goes all the way around, and it limits the amount of motion to that side, well, the either side, to be honest. So, but with the head and the arms, you're going to be okay. Let's check out the holster. Oh, that looks good. Matches the cape. All right, that looks pretty cool. And this is a little oh, it's got a functional strap. All right. Okay, wait a minute. That's cool. That's something I have not seen in a figure before. By the way, yeah, I really missed out on a lot. My whole area did not get on Force Friday any white boxes. There were no white box figures at all. None. So, I mean, and they didn't even get my Walmart's, two of them did not even get the exclusive. There you go. Gun is in. Check it out. Looks great. Matches the rest of them. All right, so we do have great leg, upper leg, hip, ball joint. Okay, so do we have a? Yeah, we do. Okay, so we do have a thigh swivel on each one. Um, you need to hold the top and then do that to get that thigh swivel bent or just right. A little extra bandolier, I guess there. A little, I don't know. Looks like shotgun shells. All right. We have the double knee joint, I'm thinking. Yes, we do. Double jointed knee. So we can we can get him into some we can get him into some great poses. Check this out. I bet anything I can feel how stable he is. So, all right, that's gonna be cool. Okay, so let's look lastly at the feet. The boots. I don't know. They don't necessarily match all this, but he has a lot of different colors, so that's fine. And let's see, what do we have? We have ankle rocker. Yes, we have a rocker, but because of the way this comes down on the side, it doesn't rock very far left to right. I never really cared for that anyway. But it does have a great hinge ball joint, so you can go all the way down that far and all the way up that far. Plenty enough to get him into a good pose. Let's just go ahead and see about this weapon, how we get this thing onto him. I'm assuming he's right-handed, so we'll just, yeah, that's where he has trigger fingers on both hands. So we're gonna put this into the trigger, and we'll just see how this goes from here. Okay, so he has to be designed to be able to hold this in both hands. So I'm gonna assume, each hand has a hinge, so you can pull the hand in and then move it further. See what I'm saying? You can take it like this. See the hinge? Watch. He goes from this down. So you can move it in different directions. That's cool. I like that. That gives you a little bit more, especially when you're trying to pose him holding something like this. Now, I'm assuming if he's using this, this is a massive weapon, so he's going to be kneeled down. All right. Let's see if we can get this. And once again, focus. There we go. It is having more and more issues focusing, isn't it? Oh, by the way, the cape can be, you can move it to either side. So actually, I'm going to do that since this is where the gun's going to be. Okay, for now. All right, so we put them like this. Let's see about getting that arm. Okay, we can bring that arm down. We can bring this one over. We can bring this down. We can turn the hand into a kind of a supine position. Let's hold this in where he has the trigger. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying everything. Put so much pressure on the stand. Okay, it's not quite as easy as I thought it might be when I first looked. It doesn't quite want to go in. Okay, I mean, he can solo hand it, but it just doesn't. It's longer than he is. It's about 5, and I'd say it's over. Let's measure actually. It is 6 inches, and he is. Well, he's about 6.5, so 6.25. I'm gonna put him at, so it's just a quarter-inch shorter than the entire figure is. So he obviously would need, and that's the scope. So obviously he would be holding it a little bit further back. Now I do wonder if there is possibly, oh look, we got a nice little touch there. A little bit of damage once again to get that worn look. I need to hurry up. I just realized how long this video's gone. I'm sorry. I did not realize how long I had gone on and on. Yakety yak. Shut up, Mac. Alright. So we have that. Let's give you a view of all that's under the armor. And then this with the articulation. Let's see. Let's try to get this going. I don't want to leave with that. I don't want to finish this without at least having that properly set. I know it can be done. If it can be done, it will be done. It's supposed to be the attitude to take, right? Okay. Unless, of course, especially if you're at that, getting something from Amazon, it will be done. Yeah, it'll be done and smashed. I mean, I really hope you don't get one of those, but be careful. If you do, definitely report it to Hasbro, because they are going to keep giving exclusives to Amazon, who workers there have flat out told me they don't care, and they're not told because their job is to get it done fast. Okay, we can get them in a little sideways. Yeah, that's just not right. That's just a little funky. So for now, that's how best I'm gonna get. I'm sure with the way that these have the windshield wiper effect, that there'll be a better way to hold him, and I'll find it. If so, I'll just update it when I do the carbonized Vader showing, or carbonized, whichever's a carbonized Vader, carbonized graphite Mandalorian showing. I'll do an updated one once I gotten all this part out, but you can see all the articulation, the weapon. I love this. This is cool. This is straight up old school Western style. And that's the vibe I get from the show. It's kind of like he has a mismatch of many different outfit. Like he picked this up from some from Boba, maybe some from Jango, some from maybe he went to Mandalore, and but since they call it the Mandalorian, I'm assuming he really is a Mandalorian. I hope so. Okay, there you go. He looks great. He stands great. He does have great balance. I'm gonna point that out. He's easy to pose, and he might look a little cooler with just the handgun in his hand. That might work out a little bit better. So I just want to thank you so very much for watching. I hope you had a great Triple Force Friday. I hope you found all that you wanted. I didn't quite luck out as much as I wanted to, but at least I got some cool stuff, and I'm praying I will be updating you all with a video. I'm praying I get to Amazon and it's not smashed and it's not sent in a bubble mailer. Just think about sending one of these in a bubble mailer through what, hundreds and maybe even thousands of miles. You know it's going to get smashed, and people are putting up pictures all over the place of them being smashed. So please, if you do, call Hasbro, go on Hasbro Pulse, email them, send them the pictures, or call them and tell them, or both, because they need to know Amazon has been doing this. They did it with the Emperor, they did it with now the carbonized Sith Trooper, and now they're probably going to do it with the Chewbacca C-3PO exclusive, which is a ridiculous $50. I'm sorry, that's ridiculous for Chewbacca. Yet another, how many Chewbaccas have been made? This one just comes with a net and a C-3PO you can take apart to recreate the Empire Strikes Back scene. $49.99? Nah. I mean, come on, we all know that's going to be on sale. I mean, stuff like this, especially considering that it's an exclusive, considering how their track record is going now on shipping, which is weird because they used to be the best. But yeah, they get it to you fast and they send you a picture, but then when you open it, you know, your thing is destroyed. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this. I'm not going to include a photo gallery at the end. I just think I've taken up too much of your time as it is. I hope you like this. This is a great figure, a great collectible. I'm going to put him right back in the box. It'll be an open box thing, but I don't think it'll kill the value too much. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll hit you up with the reviews tomorrow, showing videos, and I'm still going to be doing more of the Batman gameplay than Heavy Rain, so check that out, and thank you so much for watching, and like I always say, have a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time it is, wherever you are, and of course, may the dark side be with you. This guy's definitely dark side. Alright.